Hey guys, Jordan here from Tac today, and now I know this product isn't brand new, but I recently upped my mouse game by picking up Logitech's latest Performance MX Master mouse. So, welcome to my full review. So first off, let's start out with the design of this mouse. So overall, in my opinion, the MX Master is boasting a pretty excellent design. And obviously, some features have been carried over from the last generation Performance MX mouse, such as the thumb contour, but this time around, they've added a nice texture that both looks interesting and gives you just a bit more grip. So adding to that, the right and left click buttons seem to be the perfect size, which means you don't have to shift your hand up too far in order to click them. But I do have one complaint when it comes to the design, and that would be the location of the side scroll and forward and backwards buttons. They just seem to be a bit too far back and difficult to find when you'd like to use them. But I would still definitely say this mouse is geared toward a larger hand, so be sure to keep that in mind when purchasing. But nonetheless, this mouse has an awesome design, looks great, and feels great in the hand. So when it comes to the build quality of the MX Master, in general, I can't complain. The mouse is very well weighted in my opinion, which allows it to move around easy enough, but it's not like it's going to slide all over the place. Additionally, the plastics used are of very high quality and smooth to the touch, which adds to the comfort of the mouse. So on top of that, the chrome accents in the scroll wheel just give the product a bit more of a premium aspect. So for build quality, I can give Logitech 2 thumbs up. Nice job. So moving on to the functionality of the mouse, surprisingly, it has a lot of features to make navigating your computer that much easier. So aside from the usual left and right click buttons, the MX Master is featuring a side scroll button which can be useful when scrubbing through a video timeline, along with both a forward and back button to use in a web browser. There's even a button built right into the thumb contour that can be used to give you a zoomed out view of all your programs that are open. But you're going to want to get Logitech's easy to use software for this mouse, because it allows you to change the function of any of the buttons with ease. And one feature that is sometimes helpful is the ability to switch between a fast scroll and a slow scroll. But if you are in the slow scroll mode and are moving the wheel fast, it'll automatically switch itself to the fast scroll mode, which will turn off as the scrolling slows down again. This has honestly been more of an annoyance than it has been actually helpful, but hey, it's there if you want to use it. So when it comes to connectivity, you have two options with the MX Master. One of which is the common way to go, being using the included wireless dongle, which will use up one of your USB ports. Or if you're low on ports, you could go for the Bluetooth option. And throughout my experiences, Bluetooth usually adds an additional nuisance when connecting. And obviously your computer has to have Bluetooth to use this function. But this time around, Logitech has made it just a bit easier when connecting. So now, if you use your mouse between a few computers and would like to use Bluetooth, you can simply click the button on the bottom to switch between them. Although I personally just prefer this simple method of using the dongle, which gets the job done for me. So next, let's move on to the battery life of the MX Master. And this is one area where I do have some complaints. So the mouse is featuring a rechargeable battery, which I've already had to recharge, and I've only had the mouse for a week and a half. Personally, I would much rather put in a couple new AA batteries instead of dealing with charging a mouse, because what that's doing is pretty much making the mouse either wired or just unusable depending on where your closest USB port is. So for the future, I would prefer a mouse where you can simply pop in a new battery if it goes bad, as opposed to having to charge it with a micro USB cable. So now comes the important question: should you buy it? And I can confidently say yes, because this mouse boasts a comfortable design, high-end build materials, and great functionality. But I wouldn't bother picking it up on Amazon because it's about $80, and I'd recommend going over to eBay like I did and picking up a refurbished unit, which was about $50. And my unit was practically brand new and had very few scuffs and scratches, so it's a no-brainer. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Logitech Performance MX Master, and drop me a comment below if you would pick up this mouse. So thanks for watching, and see ya!